Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time and some education together. Today, as you see the title, it says 65 reasons that Jesus did not die on the cross or wasn't crucified. I find it very funny and very silly that the Muslims they find a lot of reasons why Jesus did not die on the cross, but they could not find us one reason why Muhammad died. I want every one of you ask himself a question. How silly and how stupid it is that you are a Muhammadan and you are looking for reasons to save Jesus from the cross and to tell us and to confirm to us that Jesus is in heaven already, which we believe in anyway, that Jesus is in heaven. But yet you cannot find us one reason why Muhammad is dead. And not only that, he died by poison like a rat. So the Muhammadan, they have stupidity. I remember once I was having a dinner with two Abdul, and one of them is an older guy, the other one is like a younger guy. The younger guy, he could not take it that I'm an Arab and I am a Christian. He do not know I'm a Christian prince for sure. So he said to me, I have a question for you, please, if you can answer me. About Jesus. The other guy, he said to him, don't go there. He said, no, it's just friendly question. I said, he said, I'm telling you, don't go there. I know the guy. He spoke to me before about religion, and he noticed that he is going to be a shish kebab in 2 seconds. But the younger guy, he did not, listen. And I said, it's okay. What's your question? So he said to me, if Jesus is Son of God, shouldn't his father save him from crucifixion? I said, that's a good question, man. If Jesus is the Son of God, then his Father should save him from crucifixion. Wonderful. So I said to him, well, that means that Jesus is Son of God in Islam because his Father saved him from a crucifixion. The second I said that, he said, no, I'm talking about Christianity. I said, no. This is your logic. If Jesus is the Son of God, his Father should save him from crucifixion. Wonderful. That means in Islam, Jesus must be God, and you Muslims are lying to yourself, claiming that you have a logic, yet you go against your own logic. The other older guy, he said to him, see, here we go. I told you, don't go there. Answer him. He said, no, but I was asking about Christianity. I said, no. He said, even the older man, he said to him, no, this is what you said to him. If Jesus is Son of God, his Father should save him. This is the logic you came with. And if this logic is true, should go for both. So even the older Abdul, he could not take it how stupid this argument is. Always when a Muhammadan he tried to prove to us something, we need to ask ourselves why. Why he is so desperate to prove something he cannot prove? Because all the Bible says that Jesus was killed in the cross and he died in the cross. So when they make an article and the article is quoting from the Bible, but they are not quoting the Bible, they are quoting certain verses trying to make them look like as they wish. But if you read, you will see that the whole chapter you are quoting from saying Jesus was killed in the cross. How hypocrite. So this is the article. It's called the Muslim Times. The Muslim Times, and this is the link. I will post it for you in case you are interested to laugh. 65 reasons to believe Jesus did not die on the cross. To know more, how can you benefit from Muslim Times, etc. Okay, all right. And then, why crucifixion? Why? Like exactly why crucifixion? Jesus wanted, Jews wanted him to be killed through crucifixion so they can prove that Jesus is not beloved of God. Rather, the curse of God on him. Jews could have killed him easily as they were in hundreds of thousands, in numbers, and very strong. If killing should have been their desire, they could have done it easily. just like they paid 30 pieces of silver. And here you see the stupidity of those Muhammadan who come with the reasoning. If the Jews would like to kill Jesus, well, they can kill him. There is no need for crucifixion. So it was a choice. Well, that did not change anything, because still you can kill him by crucify him, capture him yourself as a Jew, and crucify him if you can. But those liars, they forgot that the one, actually even in the verses later they will quote, that the Roman are in charge. They cannot take a person and kill him. They can try, but not under the authority, like anyone. You can come and kill me. So the logic is stupid. This is why we see there's a court, and the court is led by the Roman. And because they are Jews, the Roman, they allow the priest to be there because they are the one who present the people. So here the Muslims saying, why crucifixion? Simply because the Jews, they want to prove that Jesus was cursed. If you remember these verses in the Bible says that the one who hang on the tree is the cursed one. But this verse is saying that Jesus was innocent. Who wanted him to be crucified? The Muslims, Abdul saying. I did not check even the translation if it's accurate, but I will go with it for now. And how chief priest and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death, and have crucified him, and have crucified him. Have crucified him. They will say unto him, let him be crucified. And the governor said, what evil has he done? But they cried out the more, say, let him be crucified. Then answered all people and said, his blood be on us and our children's. So as you see, even the verses, how you can condemn Jesus, how to prove that he is cursed, if you cannot prove that he is guilty. The ruler, he asked them, what is the crime he committed? Remember here it says that rather curse of God on him. But that will not be happening, cannot be true, unless you are guilty. But as you see, even the leader of the Roman, he says what crime he have did. Crucifixion was a dream demanded by the Jews. When the chief priest, therefore, and the officers saw him, they cried out, saying, crucify him, crucify him. Okay, I mean, this article supposedly is to prove that Jesus wasn't crucified. But the more we read, and remember, we are just reading the verses of their choice. Remember carefully, we are reading the verses of their choice. Innocent, not innocent. Right? This is what I said. Innocent. So, when chief priest and the officers saw him, they cried out, saying, crucify him. So the Jews, they are very, very, very insisting on killing Jesus. But it's not in their hands still, because the Roman ruler is the one who gave the order. The Jews answered him, to the Pilate, we have the law, and by our law he ought to die, because he made himself the Son of God. So the Abdul, they wanted to prove to you that Jesus is not God, and he never claimed to be God. How many times we heard Zakir Naik saying, Brother Tither, I trained any Christian to tell me one verse in the Bible says this, said, I'm God, worship me. But now those foolish people, they are quoting for us verses of their choice. Until now I did not open my Bible. I'm just reading their verses of a choice. Why the Jews, they want to kill him? Why? Because he made himself the Son of God. I mean, how far stupidity can go? just killed your prophet twice. Your prophet, he was killed once by the rat poison, and you killed him by this article. Your prophet is a fraud. Because your Quran is saying that Jesus was just a messenger of God, while the verses you are quoting for us, which is proving your point, saying clearly that Jesus, he made himself the Son of God. Daddy, you are not a civil, you are an insect. You will never speak to me. You are an insect. You cannot even keep your mouth clean. And you are talking about civil conversation, you son of Muta. How many times you said the F word to my mother in the last just 7 days? Filthy mouth, you are the son of the devil. You will never speak in my platform. Here, this is a place for decent people, not for trash. And you are a piece of trash. Get out of here, the son of Muta. So as you see, the Muhammadan, they prove to us that they lie in every word they say. And by the way, my Skype is open. The only one who will call me is the girl, her name is Fakira, and she has a very filthy mouth, but we will never let her speak because filthy mouth are not allowed. So Jesus now, he claimed to be the Son of God. What does that mean? The Son of God is the same as his Father. The Father is holy. You know, there is a video, I think it was Zuzu Nakuka, he said, in the Bible, there is many Son of God. David is Son of God. Christian are Son of God. But you notice here, that is not true. There's a huge difference between saying I'm a child of God and the only Son of God, which is Jesus. If David was Son of God, then the Jews should kill him the same as they did to Jesus. If this is what really David meant, or it meant to be about David, but he claimed really to be the Son of God. Here you see how they refute themselves, and they got themselves busted with no mercy. And remember, until now we did not open the Bible. We are just reading their articles. If we continue reading down, you will see one incident and many aspects. Roman took it as a punishment of sedition. The Jews made it as a punishment of a blasphemy. Jesus considered a killing when one of his disciples betrayed him. Christians think a sacrifice presented for our salvation. You know, I mean, this is the most funny. Why you don't add number 5? The Muslim, they think that Allah made someone look like Jesus. What about you make it number 6? That Ahmadiyya, they think that the Messiah, he came in India, and his name is Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, and he was married Maryam for 3 years. And then he changed his gender from Maryam to a man, and then he became Isa. This is the most stupid, dumb religion ever. And now we have Hunter. You know, Hunter, as long as I cannot refute you, why you don't call me in Skype? And actually, I have your comment here because we want to laugh at you. And actually, you are the one who made me choose this topic, so thank you very much. Hunter, he says, reason why Jesus did not die on the cross. If Jesus come to die for our sin, why did he curse Judas for betraying him instead of blessing him, and also consider those who kill him as evil act? Matthew 24:26. You see, if we go to Matthew, just to show you how Hunter this guy Hunter is like a Hunter Biden. He is swimming in porn, and he think he is a star. But my friend, you are a porn star. If we go to Matthew, which he chose for us, then Hunter, if you are a man, call me. But you are not a man, you are just a little girl, like your prophet, dressing in Aisha clothes and receiving Quran, mashallah. If we go in Matthew 24, which he chosen for us, you will see how he will nail himself and his prophet with no mercy. Let us open Matthew 24. This is Matthew 24. And right away I see in front of me a warning about your prophet. Of false prophets, many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure into the end, the same shall be saved. And then we continue reading, and we will go to where he go to 26, and then we will see. Here it says, then let them which be in Judah flee into the mountains. Let him which, you can read it yourself, you can open the chapter, but let us go to the verses he chose for us. Verse number 26. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in secret chamber, believe it not. What this guy is quoting for us? Abdul, this is Matthew 24. This is your quotation. You are mentally ill, you don't even know how to quote the Bible. But I'm not surprised. You are the same as your prophet, illiterate. Copy-paste people, they don't even check what they are copying and what they are pasting. Abdul, what you expect? Literally what you expect. And now, if we continue reading, by the way, you will see that Jesus is telling us that he is God, he is the one who have the power over everything, and even he cursed the tree, or learn the parable of the fig tree when his branches is yet tender, etc. You can read, and then you will see that Jesus is telling us in every phrase that Jesus, everybody was preparing for the coming of Jesus, the Son of God, even from the time of Noah. So when the Mohammedan they try to copy for us a phrase, to consider something to be true, we laugh at them. They don't even know how to copy. In the same time, if we go back to the comment, let us say, okay, Jesus, he cursed, but as we know, Jesus in the cross, he said, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. But let us say Jesus, he cursed everybody who killed him. The one who can curse is only God. If I curse you, I'm not cursing you. I say, may God curse you. So even in your statement, you prove to me that Jesus is God, because no man can curse a man. No man can curse a man. So when this foolish hunter, he say what he say, well, if Jesus died for our sin, why did, and what this have to do with the cursing or not? When we say that Jesus died for our sin, and later he will say to you, well, if Jesus died for your sin, look, if you go down, actually, look at this. If Jesus died for our sin, as Christians said, then there is a problem here. Psalm 94:14, for the Lord will not cast off his people, neither he will forsake his own inheritance. Psalm 37:38, for the Lord loves justice, he will not forsake his saint, and they are preserved forever. But in Matthew 27:46, Jesus cried with loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That is to say, my God, why hast you forsaken me? Mr. Hunter saying that Jesus was being forsaken by God. In fact, Jesus was not. Jesus is quoting the cry of justice in the previous previous books. So when Jesus said, Ili, Ili lima shabaktani, this is a cry about unjust act. For no crime I was killed. Why are you forsaking me? This is a cry of a person who killed with no just, a person who have no guilt, yet they killed him or tortured him or they put him into death. So here again, you will see that Jesus is fulfilling the prophecy that he had no crime, because the cross as a punishment of those who commit a crime. This is why the Muslim website saying that even the Pilate, he said what crime he did. What a crime he did. What exactly? He have no guilt. So the cry here is a cry of unjust. If Jesus died for our sin, he continued, Hunter saying, it means everyone will go to heaven without judgment. Well, that is your stupidity, because Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So it's the stupidity of Muslims. They think that when we say that Jesus is our sin, that means we have a license for sin. In fact, that is exist in the Quran and in the Quran only. If you go in the Quran, according to Muslims, even if you are a fornicator, a criminal, a killer, a drug dealer, as long as you say Shahada, you are going to go to heaven. I challenge the Muslim to say it's not true. It is you who have an open license for sin. And not only that, your prophet, he have a special license for sin. We go to the scam of Muhammad and we will go back to the topic. In chapter 48, verse number 2, it says, may Allah forgive your sin in the past and the future to come. So the Muhammadan, they claim that in Christianity we have a license for sin, when the Bible says clearly that you cannot join Jesus by saying I believe in Jesus. You have to follow Jesus in order to be with Jesus. So again, you are a fraud like your prophet. And then he's, so what is the reason for Jesus dying then? Well, I will go to the Muslim articles and they will get you busted, because he claimed to be the Son of God. You idiot, son of Muta. And the funny, by the way, when you say to a Muslim son of Muta, he say, why you are insulting, when he's a prophet, he ordered Muslim women and Muslim men to practice Muta. So how I'm insulting you when this is your religion? All right, I think we have a Muslim. Let us see. Hello? Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Is this Christian Prince?
Yes. Muslim?
Yeah, I am.
You are welcome. But, do you know what our topic today?
You were talking about the crucifixion of Jesus, right?
Yeah, what do you think about this topic, the crucifixion?
Well, I'm sure you know. I think because you said that you studied Muslim beliefs, and you know that we believe that the one who was crucified was not actually Jesus, right?
Where it says that in the Quran that it was not Jesus?
I mean, you studied the Quran, right?
Yeah, which Quran?
Okay, let me give you the verse. So.
No, I know all the verses. I'm asking you which Quran. There's many Quran. Every Quran says a different story. However, I will go to what you are saying. In chapter 4, verse 157, it says, they crucified him not, but Allah made it appear to them. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
All right. But it says here, Allah, he made it appear to us. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. But that's mean this is what we saw. How Allah He made us see it in the cross to be happening, and then how we can be wrong for saying what we saw? If you go to the court and the judge he said to you, did you see this guy killing this guy? And you say, yeah, this is what I saw, honestly. Are you a liar? No, correct?
Okay, so I think
Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me that hold on? Do you agree with me that the one who witnessed of what he saw exactly, he is not lying?
Yes, I would say that he was not lying. But
Okay.
the thing is, okay, hold on. The thing is, okay, what we believe in, we believe like that the Quran, that Allah basically, Allah Ta'ala revealed Injil to, revealed Injil to Jesus. So before he was crucified, he had the right creed, okay? He had the right belief. What you are saying.
Yeah, but this is not our topic now. Focus with me. Let us focus on the crucifixion. We will go to the right religion later, but focus on the crucifixion. But you agree that if the Christian they say we saw Jesus in the cross, they are not lying because this is what they saw, and you say yes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty. So now, as long as the Christian they say what they saw, did Muhammad see what happened?
Okay, so I think again you have not studied the Quran, and or you don't understand the Muslims' belief, because you.
I'm asking you, my friend. You don't tell me if I understand or not. This is your opinion. I'm asking you. Did Muhammad see? You just said to us that the Christian they saw Jesus in the cross. I'm asking you. Did Muhammad see that Jesus was not in the cross? The Christian they saw that, and you agreed. They are not lying.
There is a clear verse that says that the one who was crucified, not Jesus.
Who is the one? Who is the one? Okay,
hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. When you say that Muhammad saw, okay, Muhammad, we believe that he received the revelation from God, and I would tell you that God knows everything, and God knows what
Muhammad did not see, correct?
Muhammad did not see. No,
because how you can witness for something you did not see, and how we can accept what a person he say.
I see. We believe that Prophet Muhammad, okay? We don't believe that Prophet Muhammad is a God that knows everything. No. We believe that Prophet Muhammad received revelations from Allah, from God.
Okay, but what is the proof that this is revelation from Allah? And then the verse itself saying that Allah, if he is God, cannot be God because this God is a cheating. What Allah he did, he made someone look like Jesus, and those people they go and kill the wrong one. Is that justice? If you want to save me, let us say a bunch of people come into my house to kill me.
I see what you are saying, but the thing you are missing, okay, is the word miracle. Okay, it's a miracle. It's something that you should know as well. It's a miracle. Okay?
It's a cheating. So cheating is a miracle in Islam.
No, it's not cheating. Okay,
it's cheating because you made. Even the Bible says that the mother of Jesus, she stands in the front of the cross crying. So even the mother, she could not recognize that this is not her son. So Allah, he cheated and he made all those people cry, including Mary. Why you want to make Mary cry? What is the purpose? Why he want to make her suffer, and why he want to fool her, make her believe that her son he died on the cross when this is not even him?
But when you are saying, again, when you go back to the original issue, when you say that he was crucified, I would take you back to the verse of the Quran where it says that it made appeal to him, and when you say it's not justice, I would tell you again, even you were not there, you don't understand, we don't really know what was in the eyes of God. Okay.
Can you tell me what happened? Can you tell me what happened? The story based on this.
I was not there, no.
So what the story based on the Quran? I wasn't there too. I'm asking you based on the Quran. It says Allah he made. So what happened?
So you have the verse in front of you.
Yeah.
And I think it explains the incident.
No, it's explained nothing. It says Allah he made appear to them. How? What happened? What do you mean explain? I mean, your God, you have, my friend, your God have a chapter about flying carpet, the ant speaking to Solomon, Solomon is speaking to the ant, Solomon is speaking to the bird is speaking to the, so he had the whole chapter about things that have nothing to do with any, it's just fiction. But when it's come to the cross, there's only one verse. Why Muhammad did not give it time and his God did not explain it more? Like what happened exactly? That's it. It's made to appear to them. But by saying that, you confirm that the crucifixion happened. And the Christian, they did not lie when they say this is what we saw, because even the Quran confirmed it. And when you say to me that Allah, He made someone look like Jesus, that means Jesus was on the cross. For me as a human being, how in the world I want to go into follow and believe that this God, He cloned people? If Allah, He cloned Jesus, did Allah clone Muhammad too? How many Muhammad you have?
We have, okay, so when you're saying that we don't we don't have enough verses, okay, I would tell you that we do have.
Where?
Okay,
Show me.
and if you look, actually the word Jesus, okay, we believe that Jesus is a prophet. The word Jesus, okay, is mentioned 25 times in the Quran, more than
My friend, the word
Muhammad.
the word Jesus never mentioned in the Quran. You have the word Isa, and the Isa mean the word.
Yes, Isa.
And what Isa mean? And what Isa mean?
What do you mean by what Isa mean?
The word Isa mean a camel. What kind of religion called Jesus a camel?
Okay, so again, you're trying to switch the subject.
I'm not
now.
switching. It's you who mentioned to me how many times the name of Isa mentioned in the Quran, but you mentioned 25 the name of a camel. How you Muslim you claim that you respect Jesus, but you call him a camel, Mr. Camel, the Prophet Camel, peace be upon him. Isa mean a camel. Open the dictionary in Arabic right now and read it.
Open it. Yes, I want to see.
You want to see it? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I want to see. Yes.
No.
And by the way, I really like the way you pronounce the Quran. Can you pronounce it again?
Can I pronounce it again?
Yes.
All right. Let us go for the dictionary and we go to the Quran.
Because you claim that you are an Arab, but I'm not hearing the exact translation. The exact.
Are you an Arab?
Yeah.
I just heard you saying Arab, not Arab.
Yeah, I am an Arab. Yes.
You are an Arab. Here we go. وقولهم إنا قتلنا المسيح عيسى ابن مريم رسول الله وما قتلوه وما صلبوه ولكن شبه لهم وإن الذين اختلفوا فيه لفي شك منه ما لهم به من علم إلا اتباع الظن وما قتلوه يقينا. Do you speak Arabic better than me? Read it. I changed you.
Yes, I speak. Yes, I'm hearing you now.
No,
Okay,
can you read better than me?
Okay, so again.
No, don't continue. I'm asking you, can you read Arabic better than me?
Yes, I can read. Yes.
Okay, read it better.
وقولهم إنا قتلنا المسيح عيسى ابن مريم رسول الله وما قتلوه وما صلبوه ولكن شبه لهم وإن الذين اختلفوا فيه لفي شك منه ما لهم به من علم إلا اتباع الظن وما قتلوه يقينا.
So how that is better than me?
Sorry?
How that is better than me?
Because you were saying like you were pronouncing Quran.
Okay. Listen. Give me the wrong word I said. You just heard me reading it. Can you give me one word I said it wrong?
No. Okay.
Okay. Now let us go to the dictionary then. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dictionary. This is your Islamic dictionary. It's in the screen. It says, Isa ismu Sayyid al-Masih.
By the way, just notice how you are switching subjects, okay?
No, you are the one who said that you mentioned the name of Isa in the Quran 25 times. I said to you, what does that mean?
Yeah,
Isa is not even the name of Jesus. Isa is a camel. And then you are the one who said to me, I said to you, check the dictionary. Hold on. I said to you, check the dictionary. You said to me, okay, let's see the dictionary. And this is the dictionary. Here we go. The dictionary says that this is the word for camel. جمع أعيس وعيساء إبل بيض يخالط بياضها شقرة. This is the name of a camel, the kind which is white with mixed with hair which is blonde. كرائم الإبل. Do you see it? So you Muslim, you call Jesus a camel. And this is your dictionary.
Okay. So we don't care, we call him a camel, okay? We call him Isa.
But Isa is a word being a camel.
Okay, so it means that it may means that, but the word is Isa. Okay, what
okay,
we know
so it means that it means, guys, listen carefully. It means that, and he speak Arabic, and this is the dictionary in front of us. So Muslim they call Jesus camel, and it's okay. It's okay to call Muhammad camel. Can I call Muhammad Camel?
We don't call Muhammad Camel, okay? We
So
call
why
him
you call Yeshua, this is his name? Why you call him Camel?
we call him Isa. We don't call him Camel.
Well, Isa, here we go. You are the one who said to me, show me the dictionary. Here it says Isa ism. Read with me. Coming from Isa. Isa is ism. Isa, you see, the name of the Messiah alayhi salam. And then they continue saying.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's, I'm sure you know, there's names in Arabic that means a lot of stuff, okay? But it does not mean, hold on. But it does not mean that this, when we call him that, it does not mean that this man, we are making him less important, okay? I'm sure you understand, because you're an Arab, I'm sure you understand. But you're playing this type of dirty play.
How dirty? I'm showing you everything I say. Did I show you the dictionary? Did I show you the dictionary, or I'm making things up?
I see.
Am I showing the dictionary, or I'm making things up? You're saying dirty. So listen. We were talking about the crucifixion. You run away and you start saying, "Oh, the name of Isa mentioned 25 times a day." No, I was saying to you. Listen carefully. I said to you, there is only one verse in the Quran speaking about Jesus' crucifixion. You said, "No, that's not true." Isa mentioned 25 times, but 25 times have nothing to do with the crucifixion.
You were saying that Isa was not mentioned enough in the Bible, okay?
No, I did not say that. I said there's one verse. I said, let me repeat again. I said, your God have a time for Solomon flying carpet. Solomon speaking to the ant, speaking to the bird. Solomon speaking to the genie, diving genie, making chairs and making pictures and statues. But he don't have a time to speak about what happened to Jesus. So he gave us only one verse. Is that what Jesus deserved? One verse, it says nothing, mean nothing. So now I ask you, when Allah, he says, it appeared to be made for them. I ask you, what does that mean? You don't know. What does that mean? I'm asking you again. You as a Muslim, my friend.
I think you're not understanding what I'm saying, okay? What I said is that when I said is that you are saying that God doesn't care about Jesus, so he doesn't mention him enough. I'm telling you that Jesus is mentioned in the Quran more than Muhammad. And then I said that the incident of crucifixion of Jesus, okay, it was described in the Quran in a very clear manner. Okay.
How clear? I'm asking you. Okay, what happened? You said to me, I don't know. You see how it is clear? How it is clear, my friend. As long it is clear, as long it's so clear. You said very clear manner. I'm asking you, what happened? Mr. Clear.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened?
I'm telling you, Mr. Clear, as well. I'm telling you that he was the one who was crucified. Appeared to be like Jesus, but he was not Jesus. Okay. I mean, this is. I would say this is
where it says that in the verse.
Can you read it?
Well, we did read it in Arabic. I read it in Arabic, and now you're asking me to read it again.
Yes, I'm telling you to read it because I think you've read it before.
You did read it in Arabic yourself. وقولهم إنا قتلنا المسيح عيسى ابن مريم رسول الله وما قتلوه وما صلبوه ولكن شبه لهم. Okay,
yes.
شبه لهم. How you know? Hold on. It says it appeared to them. How you know that it was a man there? It says just appeared to them. Maybe it was a fiction. Maybe it was a movie. Maybe it was still the same young man. Where do you get this story from? So you Muslim, you fabricate story, don't you?
No, it's a tafsir, as I told you.
Okay. Is other tafsirs in agreement with this tafsir?
There is multiple tafsirs, okay? And
no. Like, this is not my question.
There's
Mr. Tafsir. Mr. Tafsir.
When? Understand that there is multiple tafsirs, and there's tafsirs that are sahih more than other tafsirs. Okay. I'm sure
how you know that this one is accurate more than the other one?
We have like sheikhs. Okay. We have sheikhs who
is a big sheikh. Is Ibn Kathir a big sheikh?
When you're giving a lot of arguments and not listening to my arguments.
I'm asking you, do you Muslims agree about this story? Do you Muslims agree on this story that there's 13 men or 12 men in the room with Jesus, and then Jesus asked one of them who want to take my look? Do you Muslims agree, all of you, in this story, or you have tons of stories?
Okay, I told you. I just told you my answer. But you
No,
don't
you
want
did
to
not. Either you
stop doing.
so now you agree that you Muslims have many fabricated stories and nobody
I did
can
not say.
confirm.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. I
Listen,
said okay. What
listen,
I said
listen.
is
No, you said
no.
that.
What
Okay,
I
let me repeat the
what I
question
said
again.
is
Do you Muslims have the same story in every book that there's 12 or 13 men were with Jesus?
again, you're trying to play with the question, okay? And you're trying to.
I'm not. I'm asking
So
you,
I'm
do
not,
you
I'm not
have
going to take
only
that part.
one story
Okay,
or
hold on, hold on.
multiple
Okay,
stories?
when I tell you when you keep throwing arguments at me, just let me throw arguments at you then.
My friend, you have no argument. I'm asking you a question.
No.
You answer first, and then you give me the argument. I'm asking you, do you have one story or many stories? Not one story or many stories. Say to me, either you say we have one story. You see, you're talking to Christian Prince. Muslims, you cannot play games with me. You have one story about the crucifixion of Jesus, or you have multiple stories.
Yes, you keep talking, okay? I'm going to ask a question as well.
You can ask me as much as you can have one story or many stories about the crucifixion of Jesus.
Again, I'm not going to answer.
Why?
Because
Why?
okay, because I just answered. There is multiple tafsirs with different grades. How are they graded? I said they are graded by ijma, okay, by sheikhs.
Okay, which one you Muslims agree upon?
Ibn Kathir, I would say.
Ibn Kathir. But Ibn Kathir is the student. His master, he said different story. He said that Jesus, he was in jail.
I mean, okay.
And then they killed the guard, and then they killed. Listen. This Abdul is learning from someone else.
When you have
Abdul, listen. Jesus was in jail. Let me tell the story. Jesus was inside the jail, and then they killed the guard, and then Allah made the guard look like Jesus.
Prince, when you have a whole chapter in your Bible that the author of it is anonymous, then I don't think you should look at other books. You should look first at your Bible.
Okay, I'm going to give you a chapter in the Quran. You tell me who's the author. Can you?
Okay, tell me.
All right. This chapter here. This chapter. Hold on. You see, first of all, when a Muslim he says to us, you have unknown author. You see, when God he speak, that is the author. If the one is speaking is not God, he is the author of his own words. But in the Quran, all of it, nobody, if he die for our sin, well, we will punish. I showed him a verse from the Quran. It says, Allah, he said, that may Allah forgive your sin. That Allah may forgive your sin. Who is the author of this chapter?
Okay, so do you the combined?
I'm asking you, my friend, who is the author of this chapter?
And I'm asking you as well. Do you know how it was combined before you asked?
Yeah, after Muhammad he died, and then hundreds of years after, the Muslims they started writing books.
Okay. So this shows that you have no idea, okay? Because you would know that the Quran, okay, was.
Are you saying to me that Uthman? Hold on. Are you saying to me that the Quran was written in the time of your prophet, and then Uthman he burned it?
No. Okay. So
what do you mean?
No.
Uthman he burned many Quran. Okay. Why Uthman he burned the Quran if he have the Quran of the prophet?
It was written down in the original language, which is Arabic, at the lifetime of the prophet. It was memorized by the prophet's companions, and then it was compiled by the first caliph, which is Abu Bakr. Okay.
Hold on. How it was written in the time of the prophet, and then was compiled by the caliphate? If the prophet he have the book already.
No, I told you that it was written down in manuscripts. Okay.
Yeah, it's a book. It's a manuscript. No problem. That's wonderful. So now we have a book.
I said it was written down, so verses would come down from the prophet.
Okay.
And he would companion.
Okay.
Companions would write it down and memorize it.
Exactly. So now, okay. So, why Uthman he burned?
I told you because like by the fourth caliph, okay, there was Uthman noticed that there was different like recitations, but the words were the same. Okay, it was not different. There was different recitation.
You notice
Okay?
that there is different recitation, but they are not the same.
I told you that it's not in words, okay, like in accents, okay, in Arabic, like
Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you with the verse in the screen, and you tell me if this verse is correct. And I'm glad you speak.
Again, you
are the one who went away. Listen, you see, you are the one who said here it says, and the sun runs on its fixed course. Do you agree with this recitation? وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. Do you agree with it?
I don't see.
Chapter 36.
Can you go?
Number 38.
I see. Yeah.
Do you agree with it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you translate for us, please?
Can you go to the left? I want to read it. والشمس تجري مستقرا لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. Yes.
Translate.
I mean, you can look at the translation. It's on the right.
No. I want your translation, the most accurate translation. You are an Arab, you are a Muslim, you speak Arabic very well, even that. Give me a translation.
I will not give you because I'm not an English native speaker.
Okay. What is the translation like me to show on the screen? Do you have a?
Yes.
All right. And the sun runs on its fixed course. Do you agree?
Yes.
Does it say the sun runs or the sun does not run?
Okay, can you go to the right because I want to see what you're talking about.
In Arabic, does it say the sun runs or the sun does not run? The sun runs, right?
Yes.
You said you accept Ibn Kathir, correct?
Yes.
Ibn Kathir, he says that in different reading of Ibn Mas'ud, the sun does not run. Let us go to Ibn Kathir and people will die laughing. Chapter 36, verse number 38. Read. Here we go. And now we go to 38. He hung up. He hung up. He hung up. La 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 la. Victory. He hung up. This is Ibn Kathir. Remember, he said, oh, they are just the same words. It's just different way of reading it. Here, Ibn Kathir, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. Yeah, call me again, call. What happened, my friend? Good, you are back. Do you see the screen? Do you see the screen?
It's delayed, you know, because I'm on your YouTube screen.
No problem. Do you see it now? Read for me in Arabic what it says.
والشمس لا مستقرا لها.
How that in the world happened?
Okay, so can you send me? Okay, can you send me a Muslim source that says this?
This is Ibn Kathir.
Okay, show me. Can you send me links? Can you send me sources?
My friend, this is Ibn Kathir.
Okay,
Open Ibn Kathir.
You with everything you're telling me, the source here is basically trust me, bro. Okay, so I'm not going to trust you. I want links. I want the sources.
The source? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I will give you a source. No problem. Here we go. Here we go. And I will show you both. Many tafsir, not only one. This is Al-Qurtubi. Let me post in the chat, and I will give it to you.
By the way, you mentioned this exact
Hold on.
I want to see the exact verse.
Here we go.
This is
This is the official government. Hold on. I just gave you,
Okay.
open your chat in Skype. I just gave you the link. Open it, please. This is Al-Qurtubi. And now let's go to Ibn Kathir. This is the official Saudi Arabia government website. This is not the Christian Prince. So this is Al-Qurtubi. This is Ibn Kathir. Let me post the link. I will post it in the chat and for you. And I can give you endless number. So how in the world the Quran have the same reading when this one says the opposite? The sun does not run to its fixed course. And this is Ibn Kathir, and this is Al-Qurtubi, and we can show you way more. And you are the one who said you trust Ibn Kathir. He is a big scholar. And the sun runs with no fixed course for a term. Ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, said, and Ibn Mas'ud, which is the one who your prophet he praised for the Quran, may Allah be pleased with him, with them recite.
Okay,
so now we have the
in the first source you send me, in the first source you send me, it clearly says that it runs. Okay, so it says that.
Read to the end. Read to the end. At the end it says, and according to the recitation of Ibn Mas'ud, the sun does not run to a fixed course. Read it. Let me help you, my friend. Don't jump into conclusion.
Okay, I see.
You see it
Okay,
now,
I see.
huh? Okay. So
Okay.
So this is Al-Qurtubi. This is not my work. This is not my scholar. This is your scholar and Ibn Kathir. And both of them they confirm. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي إِلَى مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. And the sun does not run in a fixed course. So why you Muslim you
Okay,
like
I
us
see.
and
So
you say
again. I think you just read what you want and don't read the end. I want you to read. Okay, can you read the first link you sent me?
Yeah.
Okay, open it and go
you,
to the
you want
last
Ibn
part.
Kathir? Ibn Kathir?
To the last one. Okay.
Ibn Kathir or
which one,
Qurtubi?
hold on. The first link, Tafsir al-Qurtubi.
Al-Qurtubi. It says this.
Okay. So what did he say?
So who is the one who is more important?
Okay, so
who is the one who accepts?
I see what you are doing. Okay.
Look,
Okay. So
no,
what
no,
you're
no,
doing
no,
is
don't tell me
that-
what I'm doing.
Wait,
Tell me
wait,
what you
wait,
Muslims
wait,
are
no, no,
doing. Who
Wait,
is
what
more
you're-
important? Who is more
What you're doing
important?
here.
Two of them. One of them is the cousin of Muhammad. And one of them.
You keep talking. No. Okay, that's it. Okay. Prince, the thing is that you pick some verses. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. You pick verses. Okay, and you pick them out of context. Okay, and you don't understand what they are talking about. And in the same source, you are saying that it says this. It actually says that this. This specific statement is incorrect.
Why?
And
Do you see why? No, hold on. Do you see why?
No.
Do you see why? Hold on. No.
Keep
This is an opinion of a sheikh, and he is saying why. He is saying this is da'if, and it's against what the Muslims agree upon. So listen what happened. Listen what happened. So not because it's a lie.
It says
Not because
وهذا باطل مبني على ما نقله.
the most popular reading.
No, okay. So when in the same tafsir it says وهذا باطل مردود على من نقله. It's false.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
So how can you? How
Why it is rejected?
How can you
Why? No, continue. Why it is rejected? Why?
I said okay. وهذا do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
No, you read
I will
it. Read and translate. Go ahead.
Okay. It says وهذا باطل مردود على نقله لأن أبا عمر روى عن مجاهد عن ابن عباس وابن كثير روى عن مجاهد يوم القيامة وابن كثير روى عن مجاهد عن ابن عباس والشمس تجري مستقيما لها فهذان السندان عن ابن عباس اللذان يشهد بصحتهما الإجماع. The grading, okay. When it says that بالإجماع the majority have seen, okay, that this is a false statement. So what you
How
what you
it is
do
a false
that,
statement,
okay,
and this is what
you
exists
what
in
you
the book
no,
of
no,
Ibn Mas'ud.
what you do
Listen,
in most,
listen. Hold on.
What you do in most of
No. Wait. You
Listen.
Muslims, not wait.
What you do here,
This is
what
a
you do
normal
here,
reaction. This is a normal reaction because this is destroy the Quran. So now you are saying to me that we have the Quran.
I'm
Okay.
showing you.
Do you
I'm showing
have the
you.
Quran of Ibn Mas'ud? Do you have the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud?
Okay. So when you say do I have, what do you mean by that?
You don't. I'm asking you.
You
now.
don't.
Do you have the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud? You have the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud. You have the Quran of Ibn Mas'ud, my friend. Listen. According to Ibn Mas'ud,
You can't. No.
I'm asking
You
you.
can't
Do you
throw
have?
arguments at me.
Do you have the Quran according?
You listen here. How can you tell me do you have the Ibn Mas'ud Quran when at the same time the first Bible you have is 312 years after Jesus? Okay.
You have the
not in the original
Quran
language.
of Ibn Mas'ud according to you
And I'm
Muslims,
asking you
not
as well, do you have the Bible?
according to me. Listen,
No, you
Abu,
don't.
listen.
No.
Not
Go
according
ahead.
to me. I
No,
believe
you
you
don't.
have nothing of the Quran. And now I'm asking you, why you Muslims in Ibn Mas'ud and Ibn Abbas, and both of them they are scholars
And
of
again,
Islam,
no.
they
Again,
recite the
you keep
Quran.
asking.
They
You
recite
keep
the Quran.
asking.
Which one you agree? Listen. Hold on. Everybody will die laughing at you in 2 seconds. Which one you agree with? The one Ibn Mas'ud said, or the one which is in the Hafs Quran? Say yes or no. Which one?
Okay, so when you ask me this question, I would ask you the same question then.
Which
I'm
one
not
you
going to
agree
ask you a
upon?
question because you keep you are a very big hypocrite.
Which one you
keep
agree
talking
upon?
about-
Which one you
about the
agree
Quran.
upon? The
And-
son
and,
run
and
to
the
ethics
Bible-
course.
and
The
Bible
son
starts,
run to
the
ethics
Bible
course.
starts to
Listen.
kryptonite you.
Listen. Do you agree?
You don't. No.
Don't
Okay, so,
don't try to
Glenn,
escape, my friend.
the
People
Bible
are
starts-
laughing.
okay.
So which
The
one?
Bible-
Which one? You can
the Bible-
ask me, no
The Bible
problem.
is like
I'm asking you the
kryptonite
final
you.
conclusion. You see,
don't
we
want
wasted
to
our
see that
time.
what the Bible
We
says.
wasted our time. Are you going to tell me which one you agree upon? The one with the sun runs, or
I'm
the
not
one
going to tell you
with the sun does
because
not rise?
you keep switching subject. No.
No. This
You
is the
don't want
topic.
to listen.
Which one you agree upon? The one saying the sun runs to ethics
I
course,
told you. Okay,
or the
so-
one?
Okay.
Which one?
I think you're trying to run from the original subject then.
No.
Because the original subject was send me the sources where you said it was not running, and you showed me the source from a credible source, which is as you said from Saudi Arabia.
No.
And if you read at the bottom, you would see that it's a weak
It's
a weak
not
source.
Muhammad who
okay?
rejected.
The one
It's not
you mentioned
Muhammad. It's
was
not
Shams
Muhammad who rejected.
It's weak.
It is not
Okay,
Muhammad.
what you're
It
doing,
is not
yes, what
Muhammad.
you're doing,
It is not Muhammad who
what you're
rejected.
doing,
It is
what
not
you're doing is
Muhammad.
that you,
Is it your
Brent,
prophet to reject
what
this
you're doing
statement?
is that you spin.
Listen,
Okay, Brent.
Is your
What
prophet
you're
to
doing
reject
is that-
this statement, or it's you?
Okay, Brent. What you're doing is that you bring certain ayahs, okay, and you look at the last of the ayahs and you make something that is actually weak. No one agrees with you. No one.
How
from
this
the
is
Muslim
weak
world
when this is
agrees with you.
Quran? How
And
this
there
is
is a majority.
how this is
okay,
can be
let-
a weak?
let me
How
just
this
talk,
is
let me
can
just-
be a weak
let me just talk,
Quran?
your friends,
This is a
friends.
Quran.
Yes. Let me just talk.
This is not a hadith. This is a Quran. This is Quran Ibn Mas'ud.
Okay. When it says وقرأ ابن مسعود وابن عباس, they both said والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. Okay, and all okay, and in the same tafsir, okay, it says that the majority have said that this recitation is incorrect. The majority. I'm telling you بالإجماع what we say. But with the question you told me
I will go with you. Listen, I will be nice. I will be nice to you. I will be nice to you. I will be listen. I will be nice. I will be nice to you. I will be nice to you. You said Ibn Kathir is your best scholar.
You keep talking. You just want to talk.
You said Ibn Kathir. You said Ibn Kathir is your best scholar. Did Ibn Kathir accept or reject?
Friends.
Did
You know that
Ibn
you're not experts at
Did
this,
Ibn
no.
Kathir
Okay, so-
accept or reject? Did Ibn Kathir accept or reject?
This one?
Yeah?
Okay, I will look at the tafsir now.
Okay, look. You have the link there.
Yes, I see.
Okay. What did Ibn Kathir say? I challenge you to read and translate. Just to show you, you just put yourself in big trap, you and your religion. Now we will try your best not to translate, aren't you?
You know, I'm actually laughing at you, you know, because what
Read,
you're saying is that,
read
okay,
and
so
translate.
it says, okay, I'm sure you're an Arab and you are a native American, so you can translate for yourself.
No,
But
you
I'm going
translate,
to-
you
I'm
translate.
going to
I want
tell
your
you in
translation.
Arabic. Okay, I'm going to tell you in Arabic. So it says, وقرأ ابن مسعود وابن Abbas, they both said, والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها. It does not say that the verse says this, okay? The verse is how they recited the Quran. It's not like
What?
different quotes. No,
What?
no, it's not
What?
different quotes.
It's,
It says,
he is quoting the
والشمس
verse, it
تجري-
says, وَالشَّمْسُ
Okay, hold on.
تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا, and he said the opposite. And
والشمس
not only that, he agreed with it.
أي-
Ibn Kathir, he agreed with it. And he said,
bro.
أي لا
Okay, hold on.
قرار لها
Can-
ولا
No,
سكون
Prince,
بل هي
Prince.
سائرة
Can
ليلا
you read it?
ونهارا.
Prince. It says والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها أي لا قرار لها ولا سكون بل هي سائرة ليلا ونهارا. So the both tafsirs says that it runs, okay? Both tafsirs agree.
Hold on. When I ask you which one you agree with, hold on. When I ask you which one is the true one, you say the first one. You say, listen. You say the first one is the correct one and the second one is da'if.
No, you're a hypocrite. No, you're a hypocrite. No. Because
Did
you continue not to read it.
you say that the one in brown, that this is da'if, is rejected? Did you shout on me? Did you shout on me, claiming that this is da'if? Now it turned to be true.
Big argument.
It turned to be true. It's not da'if no more.
No, I told you the tafsir, the both tafsirs that you sent me, they all say the same thing. That it was running.
No. The first one, it says it is da'if because this is contradict what the Muslim in agreement. And you are the one who, he said, we read it and you translate for us. And now this one is giving an agreement with this verse. So which one of you is lying?
I told you, Prince, if you're an Arab and you can't speak Arabic and you read Arabic,
My friend,
then I would encourage you to start reading some tafsir. Because still you have no idea what
Did you say to me yourself that the second one is da'if? Did you say to me, listen, be honest, it's recorded. It is recorded. It is recorded. Did you say to me? Did you say to me?
I want to speak. No.
You can speak. Did you say to me yourself that the second one is da'if? Did you say that one is da'if? It's false. Did you say to me that one is rejected? It's false.
Prince, hold on. When you first talked about this, you said, oh, look at this verse, it says this and then it says that, okay? You have never mentioned that, that it was a weak one. Do you know why? Because you're a very big hypocrite. You pick a very weak hadith and you say this is from tafsir.
So this is weak hadith now? So is that, listen, okay, again, you just said that again. Is this is a weak hadith or this is a true hadith?
I told you again. It's what I mean by hadith. It's not like a hadith from the Prophet.
I don't care. Is this verse is weak or is strong? Let me repeat the question. Listen, is this verse is a true verse or a wrong verse?
I gave a tafsir. No. When they said والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها أي, and they explained in it, they said أي لا قرار لها ولا سكون. Okay. لا قرار لها ولا سكون, so it keeps running, okay? This is what they meant.
Okay, but the other verse says the opposite. The other verse says it have a station.
Both of them have the same tafsir. No, you're lying because you're a big liar.
No. The second one, the first one says, and the sun runs and has a fixed course, a station.
No. Okay, so you're a big liar now.
Okay, let me get you busted.
Show it on your screen.
Let me get you busted.
Show it on your screen.
Let me get you busted, my friend. Here we go.
No, okay. Show it on your screen. So it says,
here we go.
the first one,
this is your prophet. This is your prophet. Are you saying now your prophet doesn't understand the Quran?
Do you see how you are?
Are you saying that you're a prophet?
No.
I'm showing you now a da'if. I'm showing you now.
No. You're running.
Let me show you this da'if hadith, please. Hold on.
You're running.
Let me show you. Let me show you this da'if hadith. Narrated by Abu Dhar. I asked the Prophet.
Go back to the tafsir. Go back.
We will go back. We will go back. You said the
Go back to
opposite.
tafsir.
You said yes,
go back
the
to
son
tafsir.
does not have a fixed course. You said yes, I agree.
Go
The
back
son
to
has
tafsir.
did not have
Go back.
the final station. The son does not have
Okay,
a final
you're
destination.
running.
You
You're
said
running.
that.
You're running from the subject now.
Read.
We were talking about
No,
tafsir, and
no,
you're running now.
Your legs is all over the place now. So does the son
No.
have a
No.
final
We
station or
talked
not?
about tafsir, Qurtubi, tafsir Ibn Kathir.
Let me
And you are
ask you
running
the
from it.
same
No,
question.
you're
You
running.
just answer again, but just to confirm. Does the son have a final station? Yes or no?
And again, you're running now. I'm going to stick
Does
to tafsir.
does the son have a final station? Yes or no?
I told you that we are talking about tafsir. I'm going to stick to tafsir.
I'm asking you
jump to
as a
another
Muslim,
subject.
do you believe that the
I'm
son
not
have
going
a
to-
final
no.
station? Based on your understanding of the Quran, does the son have
I
a final
told you.
final
Yes,
destination?
I will repeat. Hold on. I will not let you escape this. I'm going to go back to your original
No
question.
problem. You
Your
can go as
question
much
was,
as you want. I'm
why does
asking
the
you.
Quran-
Conclusion.
why does the Quran say this?
Conclusion.
And you said,
Conclusion.
Ibn Kathir said this, and
Conclusion.
Qurtubi said this. I
Conclusion.
told you.
Does the
I told
son
you
have
that
a
both
final
of them say the
destination?
same thing.
Does the son
No.
have a final destination? Yes or no?
And by the way,
By the way, give me the conclusion. Does the son have a final conclusion? Final conclusion. Give me the answer. What's wrong with you? Why you don't give me the answer? Why you don't want to give me the answer? Based in the
You're not
verses in front
curious
of
enough
us.
to it.
Does the son
Read
have a
them.
final degree?
Okay.
Does the son
Okay.
have a final
Okay,
station?
go back and read them. Go back and read them. I'm telling you.
You can go back
you
as much as you
subject
want.
and
I
read
want the
them.
answer. Does the sun have a final station? Yes or no?
I told you, that the sun rotates around itself, okay?
This is not a
It does not
question.
rotate.
This is not my question. Don't tell me now sun go around itself. This is dummy.
Uh-huh.
I'm
And
asking you
again,
now.
hold on.
Does the sun
Notice
have a
how
final
you are,
station?
Notice, okay. So I just want to say one thing. Notice how we are switching subjects, okay?
I'm not.
And it
This
keeps
is the
going
subject we are
out of
talking about for the last
Okay.
20 minutes. I'm asking you based
In
on
order to
reading the
be a
two
just full
verses.
man, you have to
Listen,
speak. You have to
listen.
let me
Don't be
talk as
a
well.
to be a man.
Let me ask
Okay.
a
Isn't it a
question.
shame on
No.
you? Isn't it a shame on you? After reading all the tafsir, you can't give me the meaning. Give me the meaning. So now the verse in the
I
front of
told
us.
you, okay.
Does it declare? Does it declare? Listen.
Remember,
Why you don't want to answer?
If you remember, because, okay.
Why you don't
If
want to
remember
answer?
what we were talking about, تفسير والشمس تسجد مستقرا لها ذاك تقدر عايز نحكي. You told me, okay, that this tafsir says this tafsir says this. I told you, read the tafsirs that you yourself send me. You're not going to read them because they both say the same thing. You're just
How it say the same thing when you did read? When I showed you, listen, Abdul, when I showed you this one, you said this is wrong. Where it says that? You said to me, when I showed you this one it says the sun does not run. It says لا مستقر لها.
Okay, so it says لا مستقر لها. Can you read the continuation of the tafsir? You can.
Yes, here we
because
go.
you're hypocrite.
This is Ibn Kathir in front of us, and this is your
Yeah.
Muslim website. Read with me. Meaning that it
So,
has
by
no.
the way, I want
Listen.
you to read the
Listen.
tafsir.
Let me read. You asked me to read.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead.
You
Yes,
asked me
yes,
to
I want
read.
you to read.
Let me read it.
Yeah.
Okay. And meaning that it has no destination and it does not
Arabic.
settle. Do you agree with this?
Arabic. And then you can translate. And then you can.
This
be
is
a
your
Muslim
Muslim translation.
In Arabic.
This is your Muslim translation, meaning that it has no destination and does not settle.
Right? You're Arab, right?
Do you agree?
You send me on Skype sources of
Do you
what
agree?
of what you are backing your
This is the same page.
I want you to read from those
This
sources.
is the same
I want
page
you
of
to
Ibn
read from
Kathir. This is the
credible
same
sources,
page of
okay?
Ibn
I
Kathir.
don't want to. And by the way, Prince,
No.
notice
I'm asking you, do you agree with it or no? Do you agree with it or no? Listen,
Prince,
do you
notice
agree?
that the first
Do
time
you
I
agree?
asked for sources, all your
Show
sources
those
actually
Muslims.
contradicts you.
Yes.
Because you're a big hypocrite.
Okay, hold on. Are you going to answer or not?
I'm going to answer,
All
but
what I'm
when you
asking
read that,
all what
but
I'm
when you
asking
read
you,
that,
either
read
you
it in Arabic,
agree
because
that the final destination, or the sun does not have
I
final
told
destination.
you, I told
Explain the
you,
verse
I
for
told
me.
you, I told you.
Listen,
Okay,
no,
okay, so
you are not telling me. I'm asking you, what is the meaning?
No,
Please, can you, for the
yes,
sake of the shin
yes,
of
yes.
Allah, can you tell me what this verse means? The sun
Okay, yes,
does it
yes.
have a final station, or it does not
So
have a
what
final
you're
station?
doing is, what you're doing is that you are running from
You
the
are a
original
coward,
subject
and
again.
you will never answer
What
because
I'm
you're
telling
afraid.
you-
Whatever you
okay,
say, you get
what you're
busted.
doing here-
So let me,
No.
I will not let it go.
Good.
Do you
Good.
agree
Good.
that the sun have a
Listen,
final
listen,
destination, or the sun does not have
Listen,
final
bro.
destination?
Okay, listen to me. Okay, what you're doing here, and we'll
Shut
keep
up
doing.
and give me the
is that-
answer.
that-
Does it have a
that-
final destination? We
is-
want the
is that-
conclusion. We
that
want the
bringing
conclusion.
up subject
You are
that is
afraid?
weak.
Okay, why you don't want
It
to
has a
explain to me
weak,
the verse?
okay.
Why you
The
don't
majority
want?
Muslim does not
We
agree with
did
you.
read, we did read multiple hadith.
Weak hadith.
We did
keep
read
picking
multiple
weak,
hadith.
tafasir,
Are
and
you
you say,
going?
oh,
Okay,
this is
okay.
Islamic. No.
Listen.
You're a big. Okay, this is
Listen.
hypocrisy.
You are a
And when I
rapist.
told you,
You
the
are a
first time I
rapist.
asked you to give me sources, you gave me sources, and you are afraid
Okay,
from reading
according to
them.
the sources, what the sources mean, can you tell us?
Okay,
go with it.
okay, hold on. I read them to you, but you keep trying to run now.
Give me the
I'm telling
meaning.
you
Give me the
because
meaning.
because
Does
you
the
came
sun
to
run
those
to a
sources
fixed
from
course
scratch.
or
I
not?
want you to read them.
Does the
No, read
sun,
them.
does the sun
Yes,
settle?
yes, read them. I'm telling you, it's
It's
sources.
in front of
your
me.
sources.
It's in front of me.
You
It
say
say-
them. No,
it
no.
says,
I want you to see them.
meaning
I want
that
you
it
to see
has no destination and does not settle. Do you agree?
Okay, can you read it again? Can you read it in Arabic? I
Meaning-
want you to
Oh,
read it.
you can read it in Arabic. I'm showing you. This is Ibn Kathir. This is
I
your
read it to
website.
you earlier.
This is your
but
website.
you are trying to
This
run
is
away
your,
now.
this is your
Because
website. This is your website. Listen, this is your website.
I'm
Say it or
telling you
not.
that your sources are contradicting what you are saying. because
My
your
sources say the same.
No,
You
your
agree?
sources says, your sources, the Ibn
Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir in Arabic. It says, لا
You're not reading.
قرار
You're not-
لها ولا سكون.
Okay. What does it say again? Go
لا
again.
قرار لها ولا سكون بل هي سائرة ليلا
إن-
ونهارا لا تفر ولا تقف. Do you agree?
بل هي سائرة ليلا ونهارا. This is
Exactly.
تفسير ابن كثير.
Do you
Yes,
agree?
so it keeps running.
So do you
And
agree?
in تفسير القرطبي it says the same thing, okay?
No.
So when you tell me, at the beginning of the your Quran says it does not
Listen,
run,
you are
I'm
being
telling
stupid
you that
again.
it's a
You are
big
being
book.
stupid again. Hold on. You are being
You
stupid again.
you
You are
said
being stupid
your
again.
tafsir.
Al-Qurtubi, and you are the one who said to me, we reject this. Why? Because this is opposed.
I
Opposed.
told you, okay, again,
If it says the
argument
same-
was is that
if
it
it says the
لا,
same,
it was, no,
Listen,
you
it says
said
here,
that
this is
it was-
Al-Qurtubi.
لا,
وهذا باطل
okay,
مردود
hold on,
على من
yes,
نقله لأن أبا
yes.
عمرو
You're lying,
روى
you're
عن
lying, you're a
مجاهد.
liar, big liar.
It's in
You're
front
a
of
big
you.
liar. I told you told me that it says lie. It means not to run. But I'm telling you from the sources that you send me, okay? It says that it runs. But you are too hypocrite.
Okay, hold on. You see,
You make stuff up that you don't
everybody
give
is
your own
nothing.
sources.
My friend.
You make everything up.
Does the
You
sun
make it
run?
up.
Okay.
No.
Does the sun runs?
And,
So a fixed course or
by
not?
the way, you keep throwing arguments. and you don't want
Listen.
to
What
as
do
well.
you mean? Here they are saying, no, we don't agree with what is written there.
No, it says, okay, let me read it again. because
Okay, read it for me.
I
This is
think
Al-Qurtubi. This is Al-Qurtubi. Here we go.
you don't,
وقد
here
احتج من خالف المصحف فقال أنا أقرأ بقراءة ابن مسعود وابن عباس.
Okay, it says والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها أي أنها تجري في الليل والنهار لا وقوف لها ولا فراغ. So this is القرطبي. In Kathir it says exactly the same.
No. Listen. Okay.
لا مستقر لها.
Okay.
إذا
They agree. Okay, hold on. You're stupid. The meaning
Okay.
here, the meaning here.
By the way,
The
when you
meaning
say
here,
that I'm stupid because
you are stupid. You just
You
admitted.
don't even
You
need your
just
own
admitted with the
sources.
meaning.
No.
Okay, can you translate the meaning? Can you translate the meaning? Can you translate again?
I told you again. I will read it again because you are a very slow learner. But I will read
Okay,
it again.
please, thank you.
It says وقرأ ابن مسعود وابن عباس والشمس تجري لا مستقر لها أي okay they read it like this أي أنها تجري في الليل والنهار لا وقوف لها ولا فراغ. So this is in the first tafsir.
Translate.
In the second tafsir.
No, translate.
Okay, hold on. Silence for a minute.
No, translate first. Translate.
لا مستحضر لها
Translate the first one. Translate the first one. Translate the first one.
Okay, so when you tell me
Translate the first one.
Okay.
Translate.
Okay, I will English speaker.
Translate the first one.
Okay, I will English speaker.
What?
Do you speak English?
No, I speak Japanese. Translate the first one.
Okay, so translate it yourself. I'm not going to translate.
Why not? Are you afraid?
Because I know. Okay.
Translate.
Because
I challenge you to translate. I challenge you to translate.
Okay. So your Prince. So what you're doing is that you're trying to.
I need to be the man and translate what you just read.
From mistakes, okay?
Okay, why you don't want to translate the sentence? We'll take a second.
With arguments.
Okay, I'm going to translate. I'm going to translate. Shut up.
That you give sources that you have not read of.
I am going to translate, and you agree with me or disagree. And the sun run in the night and the day and never stop and never had a station. Do you agree with this translation? Hello?
Again, the question here.
You don't want to disagree. You don't want to agree. He is terrified. You are a potato. Let me translate again. Either say yes, it's correct translation, or you say I'm lying. You refuse to translate our translation. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. إنها تجري في الليل والنهار لا وقوف لها ولا قرار. It runs. Shut up. Let me translate. And either you tell me I'm lying, or you tell me correct. Why you don't want to translate? What's your problem?
You're afraid.
Who's afraid? Translate the verse for me.
I told you, send the sources.
Please, I beg you. This is the sources in Arabic. I'm asking you, please, I beg you. Can you translate what this sentence saying?
I told you, send the sources that you read English in.
What's wrong with you? This is the sources I just gave you. You were reading for me a second ago.
Send it.
What do you mean send it? This is Al-Qurtubi, you idiot.
I told you,
for the last 20 minutes.
You say that you can't, you say that you read it in English. Send me the sources.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You have the link in front of you. Let me show everybody how stupid you are. Here we go. This is your Skype. This is your Skype. I gave you Al-Qurtubi. I gave you Ibn Kathir. Open Al-Qurtubi and read. Potato, you are a potato. So look what happened now. Look what happened. You refuse to translate no more.
Say the same thing.
So are you going to agree with the verse? Does the verse say that the sun had a station? Yes or no?
Again, you are trying to run from the subject.
Does the sun have a station? Final
You're
station?
trying
Yes
to, no, I'm not going. I'm not going
Does
to.
the sun have a final station? Yes or no?
I want to demand my time. I want to demand. I
Why
want
you
you.
going
I
to
want
answer?
to give me time to answer.
If you don't give me the answer, so what we talk about
to ask
nothing
you as
then?
well. No.
I want you to tell me,
answer.
based on what you did read, does the sun have a final and settled?
For the last 30 minutes, I'm listening. I'm trying to answer.
Are you going to tell me yes or no?
You keep talking.
Does the sun have a final destination? And
I'm not going to answer.
No.
Let me ask you, and then I will answer.
Yes or no?
No. You will not answer. You know,
Coward. Because if they have the same meaning, you potato. Why in the same page it says, the other verse says, it has a final destination? Here it says it does not. I mean, do you see how stupid you are? You go just a few lines, it says, it has an appointed time. And this is Ibn Kathir. On its fixed course for a term appointed. In Ibn Kathir it says that the sun will every day and sleep under the throne of Allah. So if you say to me both of them they are saying the same, you are mentally ill. And this is why he refused to translate, because the translation will come that the sun does not have a destination and it does not settle in one place. His prophet, even he got the Abdul more busted. Prophet Muhammad is a scientist. he discovered that the sun moves every day and go and sleep under the throne of Allah. And this is the hadith. Keep talking, refusing to translate, which is in front of you, is a clear sign of stupidity, trying to defend without knowing what to say. This is your Prophet, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari. I asked the Prophet about the statement of Allah, and the sun runs on a fixed course for a term, decree, chapter 36, verse number 38. So the guy is asking about verse. The guy is asking about the explanation of the verse. Who better to explain it better than Muhammad? Nobody. What Muhammad said? Its course is underneath Allah's throne. In different hadith, there's more details. Again in al-Bukhari, very authentic. Once I was with the Prophet in the mosque at the time of sunset. The Prophet said, Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun set? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it goes and prostrate underneath Allah's throne. And this was the statement in the Quran, the sun runs into its fixed course. The stupid idiot, he said, he agreed with statement where it says the sun does not have a final destination and keep moving. And not only that, he says both tafsir agree with that. But he forgot when I showed him Al-Qurtubi, he said this is da'if. He forgot, it's recorded. When I showed him this from Al-Qurtubi, he said this is rejected. Read underneath of it, it says da'if, rejected. So how it can be the correct verse and it's rejected? And how you switch later to say Ibn Kathir and then they agree on the verse if it was da'if in the previous one? And how your Prophet explain it saying, yes brother, the sun have a final destination. Every day it goes from the morning and sleep under the throne of Allah and then ask Allah permission to come back home. And the funny, he said to me that the sun go around itself, but according to his Prophet, no. The sun goes every day. Every day. Read with me carefully. Al-Bukhari, let me call him, let us see. The talking machine. Final try. Let's see if he can redeem a little bit of his honor. The Prophet asked me at the sunset, do you know where the sun goes? At the time of the sunset, I replied, he left. It's gone. He said it goes, I.e. trouble, till it's prostrate itself underneath the throne. So this hadith here is an agreement with the first verses of the Quran saying the sun runs to a fixed course. The second verse, which reading of Ibn Mas'ud, is it does not. It doesn't. Do you see how they try to defend their foolishness and he didn't want to translate? You translate, okay, I will translate. Do you agree, yes or no? Do you agree with my translation? Still he will not agree. Okay, we are showing you Ibn Kathir on the screen. This is your translation. Do you agree with it? No. Show us the Arabic one. Okay, we go to the Arabic. Can you translate for us? No, I'm not going to translate for you. Like, what happened? And you know the funny is, some people, they will say to me, you have to have more patience. I lose my voice screaming, repeating the same. And this is what they do with the Christians. They try to escape by keep talking. They think they can't do it with me. You cannot do it with me. And then the Muslim, they complain, this Christian prince, he hang up on people. And the poor me keep asking, please, do you agree with this or not? Just say yes or no. That's all. Does the son have final destination and settle or does not? What is the conclusion? He will not say, because he's afraid whatever he says, I will get him busted. The Muslim made an article about how to debate Christian Prince. The article saying, whatever say to you, Christian Prince, he said to you, never say yes, never say no. Because if you say yes, he will get you busted. If you say no, he will get him busted. Never say yes, never say no. And that's what he's trying to do. Do you agree with this verse or not? Just say yes or no. He will not agree. He will not disagree. And I keep repeating and repeating. Okay, can you translate for us, please? He will not translate. Okay, I'll translate. Can you agree with my translation or not? He will not disagree. He will not agree. And the funny is, he said, I want to see how good you're Arabic. You don't speak good Arabic. So I did read the Quran for him. I said, read better than me. And then he read the Quran. I said, how that is better than my reading? He said, okay, let's just change topic. I said, no, no, no. And the funny is to ask somebody to read your Quran, or you challenge him to read the Quran, when your prophet do not know how to read it. Let us say, for the sake of argument, I do not even know how to read Arabic. Do you see how stupid this religion? 95% of Muslims do not know Arabic. Yet nobody complains. No Muslim complains, says, oh, you are stupid. The second you discuss with them about their stupid religion, he went offline. Let's try to call him again. He's taking pills now. He started taking drugs. He is, no, Muhammad is not online, brother. He's not online, okay? You know, when I gave him Al-Qurtubi, the guy, he thought, oh man, I got him. I hope you are learning how to trap the Muhammadan. We don't debate Muhammadans, we get them busted. So I gave him a link so he can hold in it, and he like it, and he love it. And then I said, are you sure? Is it really weak? Hadith, how you say it is weak? If Ibn Mas'ud said that, he said, no, it's weak. It says there. It says there, it's weak. It's rejected. Translate to everybody, I challenge you. And then I translate. So now you agree with it. Then we go to Ibn Kathir, and boom. Because as you say, they don't have the same meaning. The sun does not have a destination. The verse they have it now in the most printed Quran, it says the opposite. The sun run to a fixed destination. And not only that. When Muhammad in the hadith, he claimed that the sun go and sleep every day, and at the throne of Allah, i.e. travel. As you see, all of this is sahih. This is a proof that Muhammad is a fraud, because the sun does not go anywhere. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Try his good luck. Anyone? Who can do better? My friend, I can post a link for you, but this website does not have like a private link. So you have to go and open the chapter. You see this website, here we go. This website does not have a unique link. So when you open it, you open Tafsir. You have to go and choose the chapter from the top. Here, chapter 36. You choose here, you click at the navigation, choose 36, and then you have to go and here it says from 37 to 40. All right? This website does not have like a unique link for a page. It navigates inside other page. That's why it doesn't have a unique page. And you know, when we ask him, do you Muslims have the same story about the crucifixion of Jesus? Refuse to answer. One says that the one who was the keeper of the jail of Jesus was killed and Allah made him look like Jesus. Other one saying Jesus was sitting with the 12. He asked one of them or any of them, who want to look like me? Other story says 13, one story says 7, one story says 9, one story says many. Tons of stories. When we ask them, where do you get this from? They have no idea. What is the source? He said, the Prophet said, show me. Somebody saying, can you drop your Skype? Okay, I will drop it. Just watch your head. This is my Skype. If any Muslim is interested. There's a huge difference between the sun set and the sun does not set. Who's next? And you know, if the Quran is the same Quran, why in the world anyone will burn the Quran if all of them are the same? And who allow Uthman to burn the Quran? And by the way, the one you have today, which is the most popular, you have too many. You have tons of Quran, actually hundreds. What we have in front of us is hilarious, stupid. And I challenge any Muhammadan to call us and say, I accept the Quran which is in front of us in the screen, supposedly the Quran of Hafs. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan? Who is next? This first one, he flee. He will not read, he will not translate, he will not answer, he will not. That's it. This is the only way to escape. Any proud Muhammadan? And the funny is that you are hypocrite. How? Because I'm showing them what their scholar says, and then when we ask them, do you agree with this or not, they refuse to even to answer. Do you agree or disagree? And then tafsir is tafsir. Like what the heck? Tafsir is tafsir, hummus is hummus, shish kebab is shish kebab, falafel is falafel. That is philosophy. I'm asking you, do you agree or not? Well, tafsir is tafsir. What the heck? What is the meaning? Can you give me the meaning? Well, you know, tafsir is tafsir. So what the conclusion now? The conclusion that tafsir is tafsir, and Allah knows best. And he started explaining to me that, we do not know what Allah He mean. We do not know. So what do you know? What this religion is about? Ali Muhammadan. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Who is from the religion of tafsir is tafsir would like to call us. The Muslims, because of the lack of intellect, of intelligence, they think, they don't I play with them the same as I play with a cat, or you have to give them a bait, otherwise they will never give an answer. You have to give him a bait, and he hold it in his mouth, and you try to take it out. He says, give me the bait, give me the bait. He gets so much aggressive, and he hold on the bait with his teeth. He think he just got something. 2 minutes after, he split the bait. He says, I did not hold it. I did not say that. I did not. So Muslims, as long the Quran, going back to our topic, as long the Quran says that Jesus was in the cross, and you claim that this is someone look like Jesus, how in the world Christianity is a lie? If the Christian, they said what they saw, how you believe in someone? He never met Jesus. He don't even speak the language of Jesus. He came 600 years after Jesus, and he said, oh, it wasn't Jesus. But those who were next to Jesus, who they say, we saw his wound, we touched his hands. We saw what? We saw his wounds. And the Muslims in the article, they go further and they say, well, listen, in the Bible it says that Jesus was alive on the cross. What the heck? The Bible says that. Look at this one here. Why Jesus was hiding, how he was hiding. Neither go into any town to tell any in the town. Mark 8:26. But did you notice that they cut the first of the beginning of the verse? Did you notice how they do it? Okay, this is not Jesus is hiding, you donkey. Jesus told the guy who he made him see, the blind man, don't tell. Jesus is not he's not a show-off man like many of you when you prophet who is speaking about how good he is in sex, and then we find out he could not even have one of his wife have a baby. Jesus do miracles. He made people see. Why you cut it off? How Jesus is hiding and he's doing a miracle in the street? Liars would know